result is that whenever we connect with powerful levels of energy, whether it's emotions like grief or anger or exhilaration, or whether it's physical activity, like in sports, that I mean, you're throwing that football, you're moving that body, that's physical energy, okay? Or thoughts that excite us. Do you notice when the energy is high, you have this sense of an authentic experience? There is a great sense of authenticity, like you are really in the middle of having the experience. It's not something you're vicariously being told about from somebody else. You're there. You're having it. Okay. How do we do that? Well, there actually are some protocols we can follow. The first of all is attentiveness. Now, these protocols I'm going to give you are directly from Yeshua, and you can find them in the Keys of Yeshua. The first is actually attentiveness. And that just means being present. It means putting your attention on something. It's really very simply what it looks like it means. Putting your attention on it. Do you know how many times you picked up a book and you just started scanning the page and you never even fully regarded the book? Much less even looked at what page number you were on or the title of the chapter. You just pick it up and you start reading, and pretty soon, after a couple of pages, you say, I didn't get anything out of that. What's going on? You've got to be really hypnotized by the words. Okay. Put the book down. Pick the book up. Look at it. Find something about the book you haven't seen before. Maybe the corner's bent, or you never noticed that the author's name was printed in purple. It's irrelevant what you find. That's not the point. The point is, you give yourself a chance to become attentive to that book. You really bring your attention. You get attentive. Now you say, okay, I'm ready. It's that moment when you know you're ready. You're ready to read the book. You're ready to go into a course. You're ready to go into a training session, or you're ready to go into a sales meeting. Now that's something I wouldn't want to do. Most people have stage fright. Most people, the one thing they're most scared of in their life that they would just die to prevent is to have to stand up in front of a group of people. Oh, that's not my problem. I've been doing that since I was 3 years old. On my 3rd birthday, my mother had a little party, and she called about 20 people, mostly older people, but a few friends of mine. And the birthday cake was up there, and I saw all these nice presents, and I thought I should entertain them. And I got up there, and I sang a little song, and I got claps from everybody. And I said, you want to see me walk like a dam? And I walked. And they were going like, what? And I said, now you want to see me walk like a fool. And my mother was screaming. Who in the world taught you that? And looked straight at my older brother. But
woke everybody up, I bet.
They were ready for that birthday party. And it also did something else. And that's, now, you see, I'm giving you these little protocols, but that can happen very quickly. Like pocket. It doesn't have to go over a long period of time. But anyway, so the next thing you feel is empowerment. When you're ready, then you got the gumption to do it. Now, at that little birthday party when I was 3 years old, I probably wouldn't have gotten up in front of the room, cold call, and done that. I had to first get applause and reinforcement and see birthday presents and get goofy. But after I was feeling the center of attention and all the love from my family and feeling just a little goofy, I felt empowered to do something silly. So, this is the same thing that salesmen are taught, not to be goofy, but you go into a sales call, you don't just start making a presentation. You have a warm-up. You get to know people. find out, at least you introduce yourself to them. You find out if they have kids, where they live. You find something you got in common with them. See, what you're doing is you're getting ready. That's readiness. You're finding out who you're dealing with. You're building a relationship. And that relationship makes you ready for when the moment strikes, that next level of energy, which brings empowerment. And you can feel it. You can feel it when it clicks in. This is the whole thing about stand-up comedians. It's all timing. If you really saw the jokes written down that have been so well delivered by our greatest comedians, they're not that funny. But when they're up there doing it, it is hilarious. That's because they're following exactly